Om Shanti. I'm Anna Larita, and welcome to Davannayoga. Today's practice is a 1-hour practice to help you to strengthen your oblique muscles, your side abdominal muscles, which will help you to excel in your hand balances. We're practicing today crow pose, bakasana, side crow, parsva bakasana, and also koundinyasana, the parsva, the side koundinyasana today. Towards the end of the practice, after we've spent some time really strengthening through the side body and our transverse abdominis. So I hope you'll enjoy the practice. Let's start with our hands at our heart center, elbows out to the sides, lift your heart to the thumbs. Take a big exhale with me. I'm going to inhale for Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Breathe in, silent or loud. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace within ourselves, peace around us, and peace in the universe. Opening the eyes, take the arms out and take your hands to the tops of the shoulders. Now, don't get droopy elbows. Keep your elbows lifted. We're going to twist as we exhale, pulling the belly button back to the spine. If you get dizzy, slow down. If that slowing down doesn't help, then just stop altogether and take Ujjayi breath, which is a slight constriction in the throat, inhaling and exhaling to bring you back to equilibrium. So it'll look like this. We're going to exhale to the left, forcefully through the nose. It doesn't have to be that forceful, especially if you have pressure issues, vertigo, epilepsy. You don't want to give a great force. But if you can give force, it would look like this. Inhale right. Okay, so we're starting left. We'll practice 20 exhales, and you might have less or more than me, depending on how quickly you move. Breathe in. So inhale right, exhale left. Got it? And begin. Back to the center. Keep your eyes closed. Rest a moment. So it was inhale right and exhale left. Not using your hands on your legs or on the floor really helps to strengthen your core. I'm going to try it to the right now. Open your eyes. Again, if you feel dizzy, just stay here instead for this side, okay? Or go really slow. You don't have to do all 20. Hands at the shoulders, elbows as high as the shoulders. Now we're going to inhale left and exhale right. So it'll look like this. First, I'll show you what it'll look like. And we want to get that full twist to the left. Don't neglect that left side. That's a big inhale there. Ready? And begin. Back to the center. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in and out. Start to create Ujjayi breath, slight constriction in the throat on the inhale and the exhale. Feel free to lay down if you need to, if you feel dizzy. We have 5 more breaths here, starting to come into Ujjayi breath. Constrict your throat a little bit, make it a sound like a light snore. Two more Ujjayi breaths. One more Ujjayi breath. Then opening the eyes, reach your hands to the sides and walk your right hand right and take the left arm up and over, keeping your gaze directly forward. This is a lateral flexion. We're going to turn up the heat a little bit, engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts, belly button in and up towards the heart, and lift your right hand. Try to keep your heart open. Don't lean down towards the floor. Keep reaching, but keep your left sits bone on the floor. So press through your left side of your bottom, your left knee. Take your left underarm to the sky. Don't forget to smile. I think obliques get stronger when you smile. It's not a scientific fact, just a feeling. Take one more big breath here. And come back to the center, both arms, and release. Now take your left hand long, right arm up and over. So really opening your chest to the sky while you keep your gaze directly in front of you. Engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts, area of the perineum lifts, belly button in and up towards the heart. Now lift the left hand. Remember to keep your heart open. Three more breaths, keep reaching and lifting, strong abdomen. One oblique is strengthening, the other is releasing. Last big breath. Inhale, come up with both hands. And exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right, heart right. Take your hands down. Find your optimal twist. Turn your head far right. Now lift your hands. So when you take a twist, one oblique is strengthening and squeezing, contracting, and the other one is releasing. See if you can feel which one that is. One more breath. Bring your arms up to the sky. Turn your head forward. Inhale. Shoulders rest to body. Let's see if we can do it on the left side without ever bringing our hands down. Belly goes left, ribs go left, heart goes left. Take your hands out to the sides. Head goes far left. Open your chest. Good, and then head comes forward. Arms come up and release. Rest of the body is forward. Take a moment to rest. This also helps to strengthen your arms, as you can tell. So now we're going to take another little twist, but this will be a little more focused on the core and your balance. So we're going to bend our right knee and take your left hand to the outside of the right foot. Extend the right arm up. Lift the right leg. Take a twist to your right, option to stay here, or lift the left leg, engage your core. 8 breaths. Ujjayi breaths. Here's breath 2. 3. Press through your left heel, lift your heart. 4th breath. 5. Look back at your right hand. 6. 7. Lift your heart, lift your heel. Last one. 8. And lower down the left foot. Turn your head forward. Take your right foot down. Now bend your left knee. Reach your right hand for the outside of the left foot. Left arm reaches up and back. Extend your left leg long. Option to stay here with your right leg on the floor, very active, or lift the right leg. Press through the right heel. Try to keep the right leg not as high as your left leg. Breath 2, lift your heart. Looking at the left hand. Good, use your core for this. Pull your belly button in and up, Mula Bandha. Your right thigh should not be aching. And take the leg down, turn back to the front. Nicely done. We're going to take cat-cow now. Bring your ankles in and roll over your ankles to your knees. Extend your left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, pull left elbow to right knee, chin to the throat. Exhale, inhale, exhale, just 5 times. Inhale, exhale, pull your belly button in though. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Stay here. Now extend it long. And to get into the obliques, take your left hand to the left and right foot to the right, toes pointing forward. Lift your right leg as high as you can. 5 breaths. This is breath 2. 3, gazing down. Lift your right leg a little higher. 4, last breath. And leg back, arm forward, and bring your hand down. Well, you can already start to feel your core getting warm. Right arm comes forward, left leg goes back. I really feel it through the sides. Extend long, push through the heel, pull your belly up. Now, 5 times pulling in, elbow to knee. Exhale, 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. 4. 5. Stay a moment. And inhale, extend it. Take your right arm to the right. Left leg lifts, toes come forward. Breathe, 5 breaths. One more breath. Good, and take it back. And down to all fours once again. Drop the belly, lift the head, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, gaze into the navel. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, getting some flexibility through the spine. Exhale, round. 3 more. Inhale, shoulders back, lift your head, look to the third eye. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a flat back, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Stretch your arms. Bring your heart a little closer to your knees. Lift your underarms. Externally rotate through the shoulders. Outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edge of the mat. Press through the balls of your feet and the base of your hand and the other upper base, the top of your hand, the bottom of your fingers. Press. Try to split the mat in 2, just under the navel. Try to stretch it apart. Good. Looking forward, walk your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze into the navel. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Stay and breathe. You can wrap your hands around now to the back if you'd like. Knees to be bent or straight. Now slightly bend the knees, come up with a straight back, cross your thumbs, Surya Namaskaras. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take the left foot back, knee down, reach up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, take your right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Cross the thumbs. Inhale, lift your heart. This time we'll take the right foot back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take right foot back. Knee down, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to a strong plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross your thumbs, reach high. So this time we're going to come back and we're going to add in side arm balance. Inhale, reach the arms high. We're going to take the right foot back first. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. And then take your left hand to your hip. Left foot can go halfway back or all the way back. Lifting your hips. Engage your side body. Turn your gaze up. If you want, you can, of course, lift your leg. Take rolling the whole right foot to the floor. Two more breaths. And release. Come into plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's just roll to the other side. We're going to roll over to the left. Option to step your right foot forward or grab your big toe and lift the leg. These are just options. Or option to stay right here, lifting your hips. 3 more breaths. Really reach up. Reach through your lats, squeeze your lats a little bit, squeeze your side body. Good, and downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Squeeze your tricep muscles. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the left foot forward. Inhale, left. Let go of the floor and use your core. Step forward, right foot. Forward fold. Interlace the fingers. Reach the arms over the head. And bend the knees. Inhale. Cross your fingers. Lift your heart. We're going to try to step back with no hands. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the waist. Slight bend in knees. Step your left foot back slowly. Take the knee down. Inhale, reach the arms high. Top of the left foot on the floor. Exhale, twist. Looking back to your right hand. Three more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to waist. And step forward. Ooh, nicely done. Inhale, cross the thumbs, reach up. Let's try taking the other foot back now. Slowly take the right foot back, knee down, hands to the heart, and twist left. Now keep pulling the left knee in. Don't allow it to splay out to the side. Keep pulling it in towards the center line. Pressure through the top of the right foot. Belly's left, ribs left, heart left, head left. 3 more breaths. Good, and inhale, come forward, reach your arms up, bring your hands to your waist, tuck your right toes, and step forward. Well done. Taking the left foot back, Parsvottanasana. You don't have to take a giant step back, but you want your heels more or less in one straight line. Square the hips. Inhale, reach the arms high. And then exhale, extend forward. You want to feel your right hip rolling back, left hip forward. Lots of energy through the balls of the feet, the toes. Now lift up halfway again. Roll your right hip back and take your left hand to the left corner of your yoga mat. On your next inhale, open through the right. Or Parivrtta Parsvottanasana. Let's take 3 more breaths for a total of 8 on each side. Really getting some strength through our side body and our core. Keep Mula Bandha engaged. Lots of energy in the toes, the balls of the feet, and the heels. Rolling the right hip back, left hip forward. And now come down, bring your right hand to the front once again. Bend the front knee and lift the left leg. Let's take your right hand right in front of the right foot once, twice, and once over to the right. Open through the left. Ardha Chandrasana. See if you can remove your right hand from the floor. Maybe you can take it to your ankle. Try to turn your gaze up to the left hand. See if you can look all the way up. Good, and then take it down. That's a tricky one. Step back, downward facing dog. Just stretch it all out a little bit here. Stretch one leg and then the other. There's a lot of hamstring opening in this class too. And then looking forward, step your left foot forward. Right foot comes a little bit closer. Align your heels in one nice straight line. Take your hands to your hips and come up in a straight spine. Squaring the hips to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, chin stays at throat, reach long. Now keep your right hand at the right corner of your mat and extend forward a little more with your torso. So you don't want to round it back. You want to really straight back here. That'll give you long, strong obliques. Inhale, open your left hand for a twist. Parivrtta Parsvottanasana. Roll your left hip back, right hip forward. 4 more breaths. Keep pulling in the belly, feeling the active side muscles in your abdominal area. Gazing upward if you can. 1 more breath. Now take your left hand down. Left hand goes in front of the left foot once, twice, once to the left. Inhale, open your right leg and reach your right arm high. Option to take the left hand closer to the ankle or on the ankle. See if you can keep your gaze up. The tricky part is looking up once you've done that. Maybe just move your hand from the floor a little bit. Good, and hands come down and step your right foot down this time. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Shake out your head. Then the knees, hands to the waist, coming up with a straight spine. We're going to turn to face the front of the mat now. So this is side angle pose. We're going to take our feet as wide as we can. Turn your right toes open, bend the right knee. So the knee is just over the ankle. It doesn't go beyond the ankle, stays right above it. And the knee is facing the same direction as your toes. Hips are facing the side of the mat. Inhale, extend the arms out, but turn your palms up today. Take the right arm to the thigh. and press down to lift yourself through here. Reach the left arm up and over. Turn your gaze up. For a little more strengthening through the obliques, you have the option of extending your right arm long and looking towards your hands. Option 1, keep gazing up, right arm on thigh. Option 2, look between the hands, both arms reaching. Keep opening the left side of your chest to the sky. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Press the balls of your feet down, heels, backs of toes. Good. Inhale, come up and release. That's a big one. Right foot goes parallel to the edge of the mat. Left toes open up. Extend your arms, bend the knee. Find your optimal position here, optimal distance of feet. Classically, left heels in alignment with the arch of the back foot. First step, left arm to thigh, right arm to sky. Turn your gaze up. Option to stay here. Really strong legs, Mula Bandha engaged, belly in and up. If you want to get a little crazier, turn towards your top hand and extend your left arm. 5 more breaths for a total of 8. Really reach out through both directions. Try to reach something with your hands. 2 more breaths. Keep reaching, don't give up. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Nicely done. Trikonasana, right toes turn open. Both legs are straight, back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Extend your arms, reach long through the right, and then take the right hand down. Take your left arm high, option to stay here, dangling your right arm, excellent way to strengthen your obliques. Want to get a little stronger, take both arms forward and look forward. Keep your tilt, keep opening your left shoulder, so don't turn down towards the floor. Staying 8 breaths, we have 5 left. Bend your right knee a little bit to come out safely. Inhale up with both arms or one arm and change directions. So left toes open up, right foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Swing your hips right, extend your arms out and look left, reach left. Hand dangles, right arm reaches. So you're really holding strong through here. Or right arm comes over, left arm under, look between the hands. 6 more breaths. Try not to crumple in your left side. Lift up through the left. Make space on your left waist. 2 more breaths. Inhale up and exhale here. Nicely done. Last standing pose, goddess pose. Toes are out, bend the knees, and your knees are just above your ankles, so step out your feet if you can. Hands are in cactus. Inhale, lift your heart as high as you can. Big wide fingers, press to the balls of your feet, the heels, backs of toes. Engage Mula Bandha. Really fearless gods and goddesses here. Now we're going to take a twist to the right. Don't let your left knee follow you. Keep your left knee open. You probably wanted to turn to the right also. Go as far right as you can. 8 breaths, so we have 6 left. Two more breaths. Stick with it, don't give up. Inhale back to the center. See if you can stay. If you need to stretch, stretch. Otherwise, stay. 8 breaths to the left. Keep your knees open. Three more breaths. Keep opening your knees, engaging Mula Bandha, and back to the center and straighten your legs finally. Oh, that feels so good. All right, we're going to bring our feet together and come into crow pose, side crow, and Parsva koundinyasana. So the first one, I'll come sideways for you, is crow, bakasana. We're going to bend our knees, reach our hands in front of us, and take the knees nice and wide. So you want your knees to be able to squeeze your arms, squeeze them in, or they can rest on the backs of the arms, okay? The squeezing technique is a little more advanced. You need a little more core strength. So you want to squeeze everything in and up. Mula bandha's up, belly button's in and up, and you're going to turn your gaze forward. So this is a balance of energy forward, right? So you should never have to lift your feet. Your feet should come off the floor automatically if you do this correctly. Spread your fingers, pull your hands back, squeeze your knees in. Lift your heels because you have to shift your weight forward. So lift your heels high. Another option is to start with your toes on a block and shift your weight forward. That's all you're doing in this pose, just shifting weight forward and finding balance. Squeeze your knees in, squeeze everything in. Five more breaths. Use your fingertips, pull your belly button in. Keep looking forward. Two more breaths. Good, one more breath. Option to put your feet down or jump back to chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. All right, nicely done. Take your knees down and shake out your wrists. Just give them a little shake. There we go. Open your fingers a little, turn your wrists gently. So we have two more wrist postures, hand balances or arm balances. Next is side crow, Parsva Bakasana. Now in side crow, we want our fingers to be facing forward, not turning out to the sides. So we bring our fingers facing forward and we're gonna lift to shift again, same thing. And you can, you're gonna come up to the side of your arm. I'll let you watch me first. Inhale, lift your heels and then shift your weight forward. Shifting the weight forward, okay? Wanna give it a try? So, hands are facing forward. You're gonna lift your heels and shift your weight forward. But don't try to sit on your right elbow. Lift your hips so you're really on the side of your arms. Keep going. Keep trying. Yep, your bottom is not on your right elbow. If you need, you can lower your head to the floor, a block. Keep trying. Try one more breath and then gently come down. Let's try the other side. So, fingers facing forward. Good. Relax your shoulders down your back. Engage your core. Lift your heels and shift your weight forward. Shift it forward. The more you shift it forward, your heels will lift automatically. Keep looking forward. Don't forget, don't turn your head down. Keep looking forward. Keep shifting your weight forward. Stay there and breathe. Take 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release. Bring your knees down. Cross your arms. Interlace your fingers. And it doesn't matter which arm's on top. Pull them in and stretch them long. Give your wrists a stretch. So it looks like this. Crossed my arms, palms facing one another like clapping. And bring it in and forward. And then take it back. Now notice which one's on top. Try the other one on top now. Arms are forward. Palms are together. Bring it in. And take it forward. Stretch out the forearms and the wrists. Well done. And take it back. All right, shaking it out. Parsva koundinyasana. I'll show you what it looks like. Maybe I'll show you this way. We're going to take Parsva koundinyasana. So again, the hands are in the same position as they were for Parsva bakasana. I'm on the outside of my left leg. Now you have the option, a couple of options for beginning this pose. If you've not practiced it before, you can rest your right hip on your right elbow and even put your head on the floor if you'd like. So here's what that looks like. You can take your right hip, sit up, and put your right hip on your elbow and lower your head to the floor and extend your legs out. And then you can lift your head if you'd like. That's a nice way to begin to learn this posture. So if you already know it, then you don't have to put your hip on your right elbow. You can try it without. It would look like this. Okay? So try either one. I'll do the beginner's one with you. So in case you're new to this, knees are on the outside of the elbow. And you're going to bend your elbows deeply towards the floor, lift your hips so, and sit on both elbows. Lower your head to the floor. And then right leg, left leg, open up. If you feel courageous, lift your head. Keep breathing. Come back gently. Shake out your wrists. Let's try the other side. So the other side is going to look like this. You're going to have your hands on the outside, facing the side. And then you're going to lift your hips, maybe sit on your elbows. You can lower your head to the floor and extend your legs. Or you can not sit on your hip, lift up, shift your weight, extend. Okay, give it a try. I'll do the beginner's version with you on this side too. So here we go. Fingers facing the back of your mat. Inhale, lift up, bend your elbows down towards the floor as you lift your heels. You have to shift your weight, right? So lift to shift, lift, sit on your elbows, drop your head to the floor and extend. Now slowly through your fingertips, pressing through your fingertips, start to lift your head little by little. Take 5 breaths here if you can. Looking good, keep going. Remember, smiling helps this posture too. Good, and release the pose. Well done. So we're going to come back towards the front of our mat and sit on the tops of our feet for a moment. Vajrasana. There's a lot of excitement in arm balances and they can get you really worked up. So we're just letting our breath come back to neutral, come back to homeostasis. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And open your eyes and come up to the tops of your knees, coming up, balancing on your knees, tops of your feet are active. So we're going to take our hands either to our elbows here. You can have your hands to your elbows, or you can have your hands behind your back and Viparita Namaskara, upside down prayer pose. Make sure you use the muscles on the front of your body to hold you in this posture. Squeeze your legs together as if they had a magnet between them. Inhale, lift your heart. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, start to lift your heart more and allow your head to fall back. Balance through your feet. Feel free to close your eyes, lift your heart more. So it's an extension of the spine more than it is a back bend. Feel your heart lifting, feel your spinal column extending. 4 more breaths. Press down through the lumbar region and lift through your heart. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then come back to neutral and release. Shake out your wrists. And we're going to practice saddle pose. So in this posture, I like to take my toes down and my knees wide. Option to lower the feet to the floor, tops of the feet to the floor as well. You can give that a try. We're going to reach our hands back for option 1, lifting the heart. Tuck the tail and lift your heart. Option to stay here. You'll be here 10 breaths today. Or take your hands to your fronts of your ankles, crown of the head to the floor, and begin breathing. Begin conscious breathing. Breathe in big breaths. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. Remember, tops of feet can be on the floor too. This is a very big stretch for the arches of the feet. Four more breaths. One more breath. Now you can walk your hands back if you want, and we'll lift up into Davannayoga or lower down and take a rest. Three more breaths. Get a nice stretch the abdominal area where you worked so hard today. One more breath. And gently pull your chin in and come down. Take your hands, all of us are either on the floor, resting from the first part of the option 1 in saddle, or moving all the way into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Take your palms facing your body and the backs of your hands at your legs. Lift your heels, walk your feet in, and feel the nice stretch through your wrists. Palms are facing your face. Arms are straight. Low back pressing towards the floor, starting to neutralize the spine. Now pull the legs in towards your chest and take yourself into happy baby. Hands on the outer feet, rock side to side. Neutralizing, stretch one leg and then the other. Leg and the other. A little stretch. Nicely done. Keep breathing. And then bring the legs together, pull the knees in towards the chest. Pressing your hands on the fronts of your shins, press down. The low back getting a delicious stretch. And then roll back and come up. Find a blanket for your inversion of shoulder stand. And if you don't want to take shoulder stand today, I have an option for you. So you're going to have your blanket underneath your spine, your head laying off the back of the blanket. So the option for not coming into shoulder stand today is to lay on this delicious blanket and lift your legs. Let your arms be out to the sides. Pull your chin towards your throat and keep trying to press the belly button down as you stretch the heels to the sky. Otherwise, if you're joining me in shoulder stand, here we go. I'm going to pull the knees in, hands alongside your body. Knees come to forehead, bottom off floor. Shimmy your shoulders together. Hands to low back. Keep pulling the elbows together. And then lift one leg and then the other. Point your toes to the sky. And we're going to take a little twist today. So twist to your right with your knees. Nice oblique stretch, oblique strengthening. Stick to your right. Keep lifting while you're twisting. And back to the center and twist left. Keep twisting. One more breath. And back to the center. Take one leg down behind the head and the other leg down. Interlace your fingers and stretch your arms. Halasana. And roll down slowly, coming right into Matsyasana. So if your legs were up and your whole back was down, you're going to join me in Matsyasana. We're going to lift up, bring our blanket out from underneath us. And lift the torso, lift the chest as you curve through the neck. And walk your hands forward so you don't get stuck. You're either welcome to put your hands underneath your bottom, or reach your arms up, feet up, a little more core strengthening. 8 breaths total, 6 more. Keep reaching through your hands and your toes if they're lifted. Don't give up. And finally, release. Pull both knees in, so a nice stretch. And drop both knees to the left as you extend your arm right, head right. 8 breaths. Four more breaths. Two more breaths. And then bring the knees up and let them go to the right side, extending your left arm left, look left. Four more breaths. And bring yourself back in, knees back in, everything in, head to the knees. Take a big breath in. And squeeze your face, squeeze your belly, squeeze your back. Hold your inhale. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your toes, squeeze your fingers. Holding the inhale and then exhale, let everything go. Shavasana, you might want to have a blanket under the head or something under your knees for more support. We'll be here for 10 minutes today. Pull your shoulder blades together, bring your chin in towards your throat. And let your tail be long on the floor so your low back is long. Feet are separated. So we strengthen today so that we could fly. Fly in our arm balances, in our crows, in our koundinyasanas. And I hope that flying was a pleasurable experience for you. Can take some practice, but it's really just a shift of weight, a shift of energy forward. So inhale through your left nostril without using your hands on your nose. Exhale right nostril. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now let go of the breath and see if you can become the watcher of not only your breath, but your whole body lying in peace on the floor. Just the watcher, not the doer. All of your energy at the center of the eyebrows, watching your breath, watching your body. Remain the watcher. And coming back into this space, here and now. Notice your connection to the earth. Notice the back of your hands touching the floor, your heels, the calf muscles, bottom, back of head. Start to move your fingers, your wrists, your toes, ankles. Bring your legs together, interlace your fingers, and stretch your arms all the way over the head, giving yourself a good morning stretch. Bend your knees, extend your tail, and turn to the right side. Laying your head on your right arm. The left hand comes down. Gently bring yourself up, carefully, slowly. Stop for a moment. And then crossing your legs in a way that feels comfortable to you. You can sit on your blanket also if you'd like. Om Shanti, 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 hands at the heart. Om, peace for you, peace for your community, and peace in the universe. Breathing in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. An honor to lead your practice. Thank you. Om Shanti. If you have any questions about today's practice, please feel free to send me an email, anna@davannayoga.com.